Welcome to 4 Oak Street, the latest acquisition, the LMS 1001 DCC sound. Amazingly built in 1948. At the same time it was released, there was a steam engine also released, and they were compared for performance. So I've had this a couple of weeks now. The hardest thing that's been about this Loco is actually getting it moving, because it was so stiff, or I thought it was stiff to start with. It takes so long to actually reach a speed to which it would continue. It would just constantly stop. So I persevered, and it's just running better and better. But it has all the bells and whistles, the brakes. So while it's in the helix, I thought I'd show you the panel. It's now complete, and all the wiring complete, and you can see that bottom light just flashing there. That means it's just been through the the reverse loop control. But the great thing about this, it's got the perspex on the front, so it's easy to wipe clean with no fear of wiping anything that you've transferred or anything that you've put on it. So I'll just briefly show you the wiring, which had me revisit being horizontal on a board or down the gap behind, next to the wall there, and being at an unbelievable angle, which I wouldn't want to go back and re-put those point motors in again, which I did, a year ago. But let's just have a quick look at the wiring. So, looking at the back of the panel, you can see these connectors here. That means I can easily just pull these apart and take the panel away if I want. So, once again, it looks like a massive amount of wiring, but it's just some basic simple wiring that's been duplicated. And so when someone looks at it, they go, "Oh, I could never do that." But it's not as hard as it looks, other than having to be under the board. So it's all done, and obviously what I've got here, I've got the white cables are the point motors. I've got the the grey with the black stripe cables. These are just carrying the LED message that's here to the front of the panel. So that tells me when power's on, and I can actually, if I want, bring that up to get it out of the way. So here's the Loco just coming around the helix. Also had a slight issue with the Dapol Hymac that you can see there, the Hymac. After careful inspection, I noticed that two of the wheels seem to be freewheeling. So that would indicate either a gear had broken or come loose. But on further inspection, when I took the actual wheel set out, you could see that it has like a plastic centre, and then the actual wheels have a shaft, and then they go into the plastic centre. The plastic centre obviously is there to, I'll just lift it up. So the plastic centre, you obviously have to pull the bogie out and take the frame off. But the plastic centre's there to stop the short with the two wheels. It separates them. It's an insulator. So it's just a question of firstly making sure it wasn't meant to be like that, and then secondly putting a tiny little bit of super glue on them. And then I also used the DCC Concepts. It's like a looks like a bell, but it's for the getting the right wheel spacing. And after having done that, it's actually run a little bit better, a lot better. So I think you have to be with this gauge, and probably even other gauges, you have to be able to do the basic maintenance. Otherwise, when you get fluff and stuff in the bogies, you're going to be sending everything back or for service or doing stuff yourself. Now with the panel, I've got all the point controls just at a flick of a switch now. This is being powered by a 3 amp battery, by a 3 amp power pack, which gives it a little bit more oomph, and I'm running it at 6 volt. So the great thing is that you know, I've managed to get all the LEDs the same colour, which is great. And it's got the power switch here, so just switch it off. In terms of points, we'll just have a look at a set change here. Nice and smooth. Right, I'm just going to reverse it. I love the way the lights change when you reverse it. So it's got all sorts of other bells and whistles, but I'm yet to, now I seem to have it running beautifully. So yeah. I know some of the models, they do come with a lot of oil, and sometimes I think that's, well, we know it's detrimental. So that's a quick update from Four Oaks. So look forward to seeing you on the next one. Bye.